Well, good morning. This is Handy Andy with Premier Utah Real Estate in Tooele, Utah. This morning I have with me Bill Markham, branch manager of Cardinal Financial. Bill has been working hard on a program called the Home Benefit Program. And Bill, what can you tell us about this program?
Well, the Home Benefit Program is a great program that we've rolled out to employers and to entities across the state of Utah. And what it is a employer benefit program that the employer gives to the employees that costs absolutely nothing for the employer or the employees to participate in, and there's no obligation. What it is, it's a program where we've taken very specific things to help people find homes and be able to find financial resources to get a home by and through people that are in the profession that have been vetted. For example, we have, as a lender, we vet, make sure that as a lender, we're able to provide best interest rates, best loan programs, and the lowest costs. We go through and we vet real estate agents such as yourself and Premier Real Estate, whom we vetted as being one of the better real estate companies who have the same ideas and principles of helping out these employees. We also go through and add a couple other people that might be able to answer financial questions such as attorneys, accountants, title people, financial planners, and other people that might be able to answer some questions. We found out that employees of these companies spend a lot of time trying to get answers to how to purchase a home, who do they go to, how they take care of their finances. And sometimes it's even at work where they're on the computer and the employer wants them to work, not be scanning through the computer trying to find answers to the questions. So we're actually doing the work for the employee, for the people to find well-vetted people to answer the questions. Now, these people in this home benefit program, these professionals, have all agreed to answer questions for the employee without any ties, obligations, or any costs up front. So whether it's the accountant, whether it is the real estate agent, whether it's the lender, they'll answer questions, they'll help the employee understand that particular facet of the financial investment, and then they will be able to make a decision and move forward, either having that real estate agent help them or that lender help them, or whatever it may be. So it's a great program, and it is, again, on a website. So they'll have their own access to the website, their own password and identifier, so they can go to that website, and they'll have an information page. So they'll be able to see all these people and everything that's offered to them. And it's really kind of cool because they're able to access that information that's updated weekly. There's information that's put on there weekly about what's going on in the marketplace. So they have quick access to current news and current interest rates and current trends in the market. So that's a little bit about the Home Benefit Program. Again, it is also something they can access on their cell phone. We do have an app they can actually download onto their cell phone or their private laptop where they want, okay, and they can access that.
All right, Bill. So let me see if I'm understanding this correctly. So let's say a person, let's say had a tax issue or something and they needed to talk with an accountant. Mm-hmm. They could go on that website, find an accountant who is listed on your website, and contact that person, and it'd be free of charge.
Yep, that's true. That accountant has been vetted by us, okay, to support what we're doing, and they will answer and talk to that employee and help them out. Now, if they choose to use that account for other things, then yes, then they could be charged for like doing their tax returns or doing, okay, any other
that's great. Yeah, one of the issues we run into is the tax issue quite often. And you're asking, as a lender, you're asking for tax documents, and the person may not have them, may not know how to get them.
Yep.
Okay, so that's really good info. Who do you have using this program now currently?
Right now, the Utah Highway Patrol uses this program, and it's been a really great program for them, and it's across the state of Utah. Not only do we have a website set up for them as an employee benefit program, so they can go in there, again, it costs absolutely nothing to the Utah Highway Patrol or the state, nothing to the employees, but they can access this. It's separate from their own websites, so there's no conflict. But they can go in there and they can access that and see the discounts. We actually contribute money towards closing costs. So as a lender, we contribute $750 towards the closing costs. As a real estate agent, you guys contribute $750 towards the closing costs. And with the Highway Patrol, we also contribute an additional $250 as a lender towards educational fees and things that they have that are specific to that organization. So that's kind of nice. They also have an electronic magazine that comes out monthly that we've adopted and put into that website, so they can actually go to that website and see that electronic magazine also. So we have additional things, and we have a calendar with them that we also can post what they're doing for the year, such as their summer parties or their training sessions. So we've taken that website and we modified it to that specific use of the Utah Highway Patrol. We're able to do that for anybody else. So it's really kind of a cool process. It's they love it. It's been going on for quite some time now, and they've done the best rates, best programs, and the best service around. So.
Well, wonderful. And so, what other entities could benefit from this program?
Any employer could.
Oh,
any
okay.
municipality, any entity. So it could be the sheriff's department, it could be a school district, it could be a municipality, it could be a larger corporation or a small corporation. If they wanted to say, hey, I want that website and that employee benefit program, which is the home benefit program, as part of our resource, then we can construct that for them. They can actually have that tailored, that website tailored to their specific needs of that company also. And get the same kind of savings and the same kind of contributions towards their closing costs and the same kind of resources and access to professionals to answer questions for them. And again, it's not in conflict with what they have going on in their own websites and their own internal benefits for their employees.
Okay.
So anybody can have that.
So, again, you mentioned school districts, you mentioned teachers, okay? You mentioned something to me about that the other day. So kind of go into what the $250 and how that can benefit a teacher.
Yeah, this is kind of exciting. What we do with the school districts is we'll set them up on our website. Again, keep in mind, these websites are indigenous and specific for that school district or for that entity. So
Okay.
nobody else can access it. So just their employees or just their teachers. For school districts, it's kind of fun because we're going there, we're going to contribute $750 and $750, that's $1,500 towards their closing costs. We're not going to be increasing anything. It's just we're giving up that kind of money. But for teachers, what we do is we allow the teacher to also say, hey, you can contribute $250 towards a club or towards a sports organization within your school district. A lot of times, these organizations, such as dance club or some of those clubs, don't have resources, don't have funds, and they're trying to always raise money. Well, if a teacher goes in and buys a home through you and we go ahead and take care of everything, we will not only cover some of their closing costs, but we'll contribute $250 to that club in that teacher's name that that teacher can use as a tax write-off. The donation will be in their name, come from us, but the donation is from there. So it's kind of a cool thing that helps them out and also helps the school out.
Well, that's wonderful, Bill. And when you bring this up with the teachers, you know, an extra $250 that can benefit something that they're doing in the school. And I know in the past I've had teachers tell me where they bought supplies out of pocket for a special project that they're doing in their classroom or something, you know, and they don't get paid a lot.
You know what's really nice about this program too? Is if there is a relative who is a relative of the teacher or the highway patrol or of that employer that isn't part of that organization who wants to purchase a home or go through a refinancing kind of transaction, they too can take advantage of that. So let's say a teacher's brother who happens to be the manager of a 7-Eleven wants to buy a home, they can buy a home and say, well, you know, my sister is a teacher and over at Tooele School District. And so what they'll do is take them through the whole process because they're a relative of somebody that's in that, and we'll donate $250 to the school district in that teacher's name because the brother purchased a home, and they get to take advantage of the savings and have all the professionalism too that's offered. So it's kind of a cool program.
So just to make sure I got this clear in my mind, for example, owner of a trucking firm.
Yes.
He could come in, meet with you, initiate your program in his organization, and his employees could benefit from this program, just exactly like you're doing with the highway patrol or what you're doing with the educational system.
Absolutely, they sure can.
Okay.
They can take advantage of the program, set it up, and we can also tailor it to additional things they may want. They may want a special schedule in that website. They may want some special upcoming events, or they may have other things they want to throw in there. Again, it's indigenous to them. No one else can go into that website, just their employees, and there's no cost to them. There's no cost to them. There's no obligation. There's no fees. So that's a pretty good benefit, employee benefit, that doesn't cost employers money, whereas most benefit packages cost employers money to roll out.
Okay. Well, Bill, I want to thank you for this. And in closing, I want to ask you, as licensed realtors here at Premier Utah Real Estate, what can we do to help facilitate this program? We're always willing to help in the community. So tell us what we can do.
Oh, well, I would definitely talk to people that you work with and some businesses and say this is an opportunity that you can have this program, but also be very supportive. You already are supportive of this program. You're already involved with it as a vetted and qualified real estate company to be with part of this program. But we do take it a step further, such as Highway Patrol, going and we participate in a lot of their community affairs or some of their fundraisers and some of these things that we do. We'll do that with any other companies. So we kind of step outside the box a little bit. Not only provide the services, but if they have something that they are trying to, help the employees with, or they're trying to, again, raise money or whatever, we'll participate in that. And
wonderful.
We just love the support of the real estate agents, and you guys have always been good about that as a community supporter, and so this is something that we would have you involved with too. So.
Well, again, Bill, thank you for all the information. It's wonderful information. If you are interested in this program, contact Bill Markham, or you can contact me, Andy Stetz at Premier Utah Real Estate. Bill is with Cardinal Financial. Our contact information will be at the end of this video, so you don't have to worry about writing anything down right now. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Andy.